Hello, everybody. I'm Donna from Purple Pinky Promises. Welcome! I made it. I had to totally reboot everything to get the cameras to work. My goodness gracious. Good crafternoon to you too, Lindy. Welcome. Thanks for waiting for me. That was kind of hair pulling, but I'm here. Yay. Okay, we are doing a different kind of card today. We are using the chess and checkers sets of dies and layered Harlequin stencils. And we'll also be using a sentiment from the Well Played stamp set that kind of coordinates with this. They're a set of stamps and dies that coordinate together. I love it when Spellbinders does that. And I am using, there is an embossing folder that goes with this that coordinates with it, but we're not going to use it on this project. This is a really cool embossing folder. It can be used for more than just this set. But you can stencil first and then emboss this and get an embossed piece that has it's inked up, which is kind of cool. But that's not what we're doing today. Just wanted to do that shout out about that embossing folder and stencil coordinating together. I am going to be using some Grain and Grunge paper today. I have picked out two pieces. This is for my my set, my chess pieces. And this is for my chessboard. Hello, good afternoon. Thanks for joining me. Welcome, Mayhem Crafty Cards. I appreciate it. Is it Tara? Is that right? Is that your name? I can't remember. I'm so terrible. Anyway, so we're going to use that on this card. Now, I am out of stock on the Grain and Grunge. Not sure if Honeybee Stamp still carries that, but if they do, go give them some love if you want this set. It will come back in stock. If I can still get it, it'll come back in stock at some point here in the near future. Okay. I have gone through these stencils, and what I did was basically I lined up my stencils to look exactly like what I want my board to look like. So I only wanted these two stencils. I didn't want to color up all of them like multicolored or anything. And then I wanted the shadow, so I picked these out. Oh, I did it! Yay! Oh my goodness, I surprise myself from time to time. Wow. All right. So those are the three stencils. It's a 5 stencil pack, I believe it is. The others are if you wanted to make it multicolored, which is what I am not going to do today. I am just going to color up my paper, and I'm going to color it up with black, and we're going to have it a wood looking board. And I have cut out my pieces from wood cardstock to make our pieces look like they're wood. So I may have to do some more die cutting. This is a very intricate piece to die cut, but I'm going to show you something here just real quick on the screen. Spellbinders has a, let's see if I can go. Whoopsie, where do I want to go with that? It's telling me, where do I want to put it? I'll put it here. No, I want that to go there. Come on. We'll put it on a, there we go. So Spellbinders has put together a little piecing guide, and I have my little cheating piecing guide here. So that way you can watch me put it together. But I have one over here on the side. And this is really nice that they have added this. LOL, hubby told me I should have just changed my name from Tara to May. That's great. Listen, my week has been mayhem. So I relate, totally relate. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna scoot that over just a smidgen. All right, so it's funny because my door, it's a long story about this door, but my husband had to actually give it some repair, and so I'm like, oh my goodness, my door, but it actually looks good. He did a really good job. So anyway, back to this. This is an intricate piecing, some pieces, and it might be a little bit tricky for me because it's difficult to see because it's so dark. So y'all are gonna have to be patient with me today while and I've tried to like sort them out. I've looked at the guide, but I discovered while I was sorting them that some of these pieces actually are shared between them. So I cut out an extra set. I might have to do some more die cutting. So hang in there with me today. I really appreciate it if you do. So, and if you're catching the replay, you can just fast forward. All right, guys, let's dive in. There's going to be a little bit of assembly to do with this. And I'm going to start with assembly. That's what I'm going to get out of the way first. So bring me back here to my camera here, which is right there. I want that to go there. Okay, perfect. All right. Oh, I am excited too, Tara. It's going to be fun. So for people who don't know, if you're in the chat or if you, what Tara is referring to is, Irene from, Card Chaos is her channel, Card Chaos, but she does once every month or so, she does put the case in chaos. And I am going to be on her channel this Saturday morning from 9 to 11. So what has happened is I've created a project and she has created a project and I just got it today. So I have received her project. We'll open our projects live. So we exchanged projects and she's going to try to case my project and I'm going to case hers. So it's going to be fun. And it's opening live. You get it right there on the spot. And yeah, and I will be in the shop for that. I won't be here because I have better access to products over there. So anyway, yeah, that is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. All right, let's get to crafting. I am going to have these out because I think it might be better if I can see what pieces my guide is referring to. So I'm going to pull this over here. Whoopsie, there we go. And I'm going to start with, you guys, I don't know the names of things. So I think, have you done that with her yet, Tara? Have you done put the case in chaos? Because I see that you say it's a fun time. So I know I've done Card Chaos with her. I know you've done Card Chaos with her. I just can't remember if I've watched. Did I watch you put the case in chaos? I can't remember which one I watched you do with her. But it is fun. She's a lot of fun. Okay. Let's see. Like I said, I don't know the names of these pieces. I'm not a chess player, but I've got chess players in my family. I've got two of my grandsons for sure play chess. My youngest, the 8-year-old, and then the 14-year-old play chess. My husband plays chess. So for those of you who do know the technical terms, you can just laugh at me. It's okay if you make fun of me. I don't care. So I'm going to grab, I believe it's this piece right here, which is from this die. And then I'm going to do the one that has the cross on the top. Anybody knows what that is? Not the case, but I did do Card Chaos. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. So I'm grabbing this piece right here, which has this base. And the nice part is that Spellbinders has placed on here some etching so that you can actually see where things go. So the next piece is going to be this little piece, which is going to go right here to the base. As far as I know, this goes here. I'm just kind of dry fitting my pieces, so to speak. And then I've got this piece, I believe. Is that right? I believe this is correct. That goes there. And then there's another curved piece. And I threw some of these in here, the extras. I know that I have to use, is it this one? It is this one, isn't it? Okay, there's that, there's that. Nope, that's not it. Those are not it. Like I said, I think this is it. If I played this game, it would probably be a whole lot easier. Yes, I think that is correct. All right. That's that piece. That goes there. Oh, this goes here. Oh. Okay, folks. There we go. And what do you know? Maybe? I'm gonna stick that back there. I'm thinking this is a little trickier than I had anticipated. Okay, I see those two pieces. So this piece looks like it should go there. Like so. Maybe I have the wrong piece. Is it in here? Maybe? Is that it? What do you know? That's it. And then we're gonna pop that on there. Okay, now I've got that dry fit. We'll put it together. Woo! That was something. Skip says it's a king. Thanks, Skip. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you for telling me it's a king. Okay, Lindy, do you know these pieces? Because if you do, I'm gonna feel like a ding rod. I may not have. Oh, that looks right. That looks like it goes there. So we're gonna do that. Okay. Let's put these, so those two go together. All right, where's my glue? There's my glue. Okay. Trusty little guide. It might take you a little bit of time, folks, to kind of like get your pieces together, but be patient with yourself. It's really okay to take the time that you need. And I'm bringing this up to the edges here. Oops, can you guys see that? You need me to come in a little closer? Bring it up. I have to try to remember. Whoops, I moved it. There it is. So it takes a little bit of time to figure those, but there's etching there. That kind of helps you figure out where you're going. So I needed... So this piece goes here. Put this here. Yep. So there are several of these dies that you're going to need to die cut more than once. So that's that piece. I need to have Skip over here putting this together for me. Actually, I should have John come in here and do this because he would probably be able to figure this out better than me. So now I'm going to put this piece on here. Oops. I did that wrong. That does not go that way. It goes right here. Y'all, I'm gonna put the horse together next because it looks a whole lot easier. And this will go just like so. So it looks like I'm gonna have to die cut some more of those pieces. For sure. For sure. Come on, scoot over. There we go. And then we'll put the king's cross on his head. Those look like they're all the same to me. So we're just gonna do it. Shoo! 1 down, 4 to go. A couple of these aren't very difficult. I'm thinking that the horse isn't as difficult to put together for sure. Okay, let's get this horse put together. And I don't think it shares as many pieces as other parts do. So, and there is this extra piece, and I'm going to go ahead and put it on, but you could like make it a different color to kind of highlight it. Pawns are small and plain, knights are the horse heads. Yeah, see here, I didn't even know that, the horse heads. So there you go, you're ahead of me already. Whoopsie. Did I get it? I got it. Oh, but you know what, guys? I probably should put the horse, the knight's face on first. So we got to get this horsey's face on here. Yep. Turn that way. And then we'll do this. And then we can't, well, maybe it was supposed to be that way. All right. The chess pieces are smarter than me. And there we go. We're going to have 3rd grade glue on this project, folks. There. There it is. I was right the first time. I second guessed myself. Okay, there's that piece. Looks good, looks good. And then here we are here. Okay. Woohoo, 2 down. Like I said, some of these are not as difficult. Okay. Now, let's put together this one. This was a different one. Do you know what this piece is, folks? What is this one? That one's not as difficult either. I needed some more confidence. That one is definitely, this is the medium, I think. And then there's a small. Okay, so this one works just like so. Perfect. Anybody know what this one is? Which one am I doing now? I'm looking here at my, oh, there is another piece that I need. No, there isn't. It's this one. And then I need to do this, and that's it, I believe. Hold on. Yep, I need another piece. There is another piece. I'm gonna grab it from my extras that I have here. I think it's, is it this one? We shall see. Shall see. Does that work? It does. It's like putting together a puzzle live. But I do encourage you not to be intimidated by this, because folks, if I can do this, you can do this 100%. All right. Yep. This is what we're doing. Do that. I'm ahead of the game. I'm not sure about that. Oops. Was I supposed to do that? It's supposed to go up here. Yes. Oh, I have the wrong side. Y'all. Is that the wrong size? May have grabbed the wrong size. We're going for it. Was I supposed to have this one? I think I was supposed to have that one. Yep, I was. Well, let's see if I can still pull that off. There it went. There we go. I knew it was supposed to stick out a little bit better than that. Okay. Yes, indeed. Yep. And then this goes on. Let's see. Let's look at it. Yep, it goes right on the edge there. Well, what do you know, folks? Okay. That's the queen. Thank you, Skip. I should have John in here telling me which pieces are which. My 8-year-old grandson would know. Okay. Now, I'm going to come back to that other one. We're going to do this one because I feel like I have enough for this one. That might be too big. I think we've got this and this. And then we've got this. I just need another medium piece there, and I think this, was this the right size? The one that I mistakenly put on there before? I think so. Looks like that's gonna work. That's what we're doing. So here we go. Okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought, you guys. No, that's the wrong size. I think I may have to die cut another one. I'll have to die cut another one. Okay, it's definitely this one. Where is it? Oh, that's right. I'm right. Here we go again, second guessing myself. Okay, now what is this piece? This one definitely. Is that the right piece? Yeah, it's the same piece. Yep. Okay. So, here we go. This one, I think, is that one. And that. Okay. It's hard before they're put together. You definitely get your money's worth. Yes. It's just a matter of putting it together. Once you do put it together, if you're following the guideline, which is what I'm doing, is I'm following along with the guideline. I'm trying to see where everything is. It's hard to see with all of these are the same color, so it's kind of difficult, but I've got that one. It's done. And then we have this last one. Pawn, is this the pawn or the rook? Whichever one this is. The pawn is this one that we're getting ready to do. Knight and pawn. Pawn is what I'm. Okay. What's this one? All right. Where did that little? Okay. I do have from a catalog that a retailer catalog that I got. It is showing. We're just gonna do these pieces, and I've just got the pawn left. I'm not actually going to do the I don't know what this one is called. I have no idea what that one's called. But we're only gonna do these 5 pieces that I have out, because that's what the stencil is showing shadows for, I think. I know it shows shadows for all 6 of them, but we're gonna put them on the board. This one's we're not gonna have on the board. We're just gonna have these on the board. That's what we're doing. Note to self. The bishop. Yay. I don't feel so bad. I'm not the only one that knows nothing about these. Okay. So we have, okay, this little piece here is going to go on there. And we've got this piece, yep. And then we have this piece. And I think that is it. Yeah. Simple. Simple enough. Hope you guys can see that. Sorry, I moved that up for you. So I'm just coming in here like so. And some of these I think I could have moved down a little. You see how worried I am about it. And I did have enough die cut. Yay! Woohoo! Done. I just struggled with that first one. Yay. I hope that's the hardest part over with. I hope I did kind of test out these stencils and to make sure that they were the ones that I wanted, but I didn't do the shadow. So just got my fingers crossed here, you guys. Oh, I gotta do a shout out to Amy So, who did this absolutely adorable. It's kind of, we're kind of close up here, but it's a stamp wheel, and she did this vinyl, the little kitty cats on there for me. Isn't that cute? I thought that was a crown on the queen. That's actually the rook with the castle on top. Okay, awesome. Hip hip. Shows you how much I know about all this stuff. You know, it's funny, we craft stuff and then we learn, you know, we learn from our crafting what everything is. I am actually, this is the 2.0, and I'm going to actually take my mat out here and use it for my stenciling. Probably come back to using it for stamping here in a minute too. Okay. So I'm just going to pop down a piece of paper. I'm going to use the lighter side. And just going to start with one of these stencils. I'm going to go in the corner so I can salvage as much of my paper as possible. Looks like I need to cut it down though, because it's not going to grip my stencil if I don't. So looks like it's 4 3/4 by, oh, it says on the package 4 3/4 by 6. Why do we make it so hard on ourselves? I have no idea why. Okay. I'm going to cut this down to 4 1/2 by 5 3/4. I'm doing it off screen because I don't want to have to peel that back up again. So 5 3/4 by 4 1/2. 5 3/4 by 4 1/2. And this way, I can actually get some gripping. Okay, it doesn't really matter which one I use first, as long as I'm within my boundaries. So I'm looking here. I think the piece that's, I think the piece that's really going to make the difference is the shadow, because I'll have to figure out where I want to place it, and then we'll get the shadow. That's why I did my pieces first. This is Memento. The reason I'm using Memento, there is a purpose behind this. The purpose is because I want to be able to clean my stencil off. I don't want my stencils stained. I'm kind of one of those fussy kind of people. So we are going to go for we're not going to go for like real dark black, but we're going to go for black. But I still kind of want those lines to show that it's a wood board. So we're not going to go real stark heavy. I hope this works. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. It's a lot of dark pieces on here. I'm wondering if I should take some white ink to the edges of some of that for contrast. And whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, next stencil. And now that I've got this laid down, it should be a little easier to figure out where I'm going. Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry. Scoot this over. So that was stencil number 1 that I inked up. Let's scoot that up. There we go. And now we're going to do stencil number 2. So, see, I'm looking at where the tips are meeting for each. I'll show you here in a second what I mean by that. See, all of my tips should be in the right spots where they meet. That's what I'm looking for. Hi, Irene. I'm so excited to craft with you Saturday too. I got your package today. Yay! Thanks for hopping in. Okay, now, I think we're good. There's one spot that I'm questioning, but the rest of them are meeting, so I'm gonna go with it. I'm diving in, folks. We're gonna do this. Hope I'm doing this right. Somebody can tell me if I'm doing this wrong. I think I picked the right ones. I mean, it looked like it. Skip can tell me. Okay. This is fun. I like learning new things too as I go along and trying things and not being afraid. I mean, if I can do it live, why would I be afraid of trying something different and new, right? I've already made a fool of myself multiple times anyway, so. All right, I think that this is what we are going for. So, one of the things that I wanted to do, I did kind of want to go at an angle. This might be the part that is also challenging, is to create the shadow. So we're going to create a little, and that might be a little bit more difficult than I had anticipated. So I'm going to pull out my, because it's already dark, you know. Guys. I think if I set it here, we could probably get a shadow there. So that's what I'm gonna go for there. I'm using this, by the way, to look at the sample that they have for the shadows to see if I can get that in there. And it might, yeah, that might be better if I moved it up a bit. So, yeah. Put your piece on straight. And maybe, yeah, the shadow can go. Okay. I'm studying. Give me a moment. I think. I may have to replicate it here. Yep. Okay. So we have, where'd you go? There we are. We have our pawn. Irene, I'm learning how to, so this might be, we may not be able to use the shadow. Well, that's a bummer. I didn't pre-think that through far enough, unless I went really dark with a shadow. I could possibly do that. So this piece is here, and this piece is right here, and then we have a horse here. Right, yes. And then we have this piece right here. Yes. And then we have this piece, which is going to be right there. Okay. You're not only truly studying if your tongue is sticking out the side of your mouth. Was my tongue sticking out? That's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. All right, here we go. Okay, this is this direction. And so, so it looks like they do not have their, they just kind of did their shadows as they wished. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna start up here with this shadow, which is gonna kind of come out from the base of this part right here. And so we're gonna take these, I apologize, I'm gonna take you through it again, but we're gonna start at the top. And this piece right here is gonna have a shadow. And it's gonna go come right here. So right from there. So, and there it is. I think I am gonna tape this, I'm gonna hold that down. And I'm gonna tape off some of this. Mostly because it just, I'm thinking I don't want, I think I only want the shadow to be right here. Oops, I grabbed the wrong tape. Hi, Candy. Welcome. Oh, you're sweet. You guys are really nice. You're too nice to me. Okay, so I'm going to cover this up, and we're just going to go really dark right there as a shadow and see what we get. This is the reason that I did not go really dark on those pieces, although I feel like I went too dark. And then we're just going to kind of go real light up here. Let's see what we have. All right, there's our shadow. Shadow number 1. Well, maybe we should do it. Maybe we should go further down. Maybe I was a little too worried. Just cover it up like right. Did I grab the wrong piece? No. I'm just gonna go really light right there. Let's see what we've got. And cover up any. And we'll pop it. We'll pop that up. We'll see how that goes. I think I am going to go ahead and go right. I'm going to lay this down. Base off of what I end up with. Okay, let's go down here. I get a little afraid sometimes. Okay, now I think we got it. Yep. Did it. Score. We may have to cut off part of the bottom of our board so we can fit this guy. Actually, yeah, we'll have to cut that off to fit that on. Okay, number 1, done. Now we're gonna fit this guy on here. This is our, yeah, right here. And so this little shadow is gonna come straight This way. Where'd you go? Now, y'all have already told me what these are. I'm going to come off just a little bit for the shadow on this one. And I'm going to make sure that if I bring this down, the shadow will be good. Okay, I think I've got it. I think I got it. Let's tape this. Oh, it's really wet. I'm gonna get myself all dirty. Thank you. Thanks. Kind of, the pieces look a little bit dark, but not really sure. I have to think really hard about how I'm going to incorporate, because I still have to trim this down. I'm going really dark. That's okay. Let's pull that up. So that piece is going to sit kind of like that. That's kind of cool. And then let's do the king. And he sits up here. 1, 2, right up here. Yeah, he's going to sit there. And then his shadow is going to come right along here. Just like so. Okay, take this one off. There we go. I think the only place I really need to tape is right there. And possibly here. Gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm doing the king. All right. So I'm really testing my brain today. With the kind of week I've had, it's kind of scary. Okay. Let's take that off. Let's double check to make sure. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. And then we've got this guy here. Is that right here? And this guy goes here. Oh, this is fun, you guys. Lots of fun. Cool shadows. Cool shadows. It is cool. It's kind of fun. It's kind of different. All right, now we're going to do the pawn. Our pawn is right here. Up one more here. So this is where a pawn is, and we're going to make the shadow like right here. So we're at the pawn piece. Okay, so pawn right here. Little pawn just makes a shadow right here. Within this spot here. Oh, you guys, I just realized something. I think we'll be okay. It's going to cut off the edge just a little bit, but it's going to be okay. So this will be where these two spots will be where I cut it, but we'll still get a part of this It'll give it the illusion of a shadow. I should have cut it first, and that's okay. That's okay. Where's my pawn? Here's my pawn. So I'm going to give the pawn its shadow right here. Stick that there. I just noticed that my cutoff point's over there, but that's all right, because we still get the idea of a shadow. That's the most important part of that. And the because we have the pawn that will be on there, this will be on there, and the horse will be on there, and so it gives it the illusion that the shadow is going on, so it's fine. But if you're going to recreate something like this, just be aware where I would cut it first. I would cut it down to where you want your panel, like the size you want your panel to be, and then do your stenciling. That's probably the smartest thing to do. Okay. Woohoo. So there that is. That's cool. Yay. And last we'll do the horse. Or the technical term is the knight, correct? I think that's what we said earlier. Okay, so Mr. Horse is right here. And so we're gonna put his shadow like right there. Let's get that out. I only want, I think I need to bring it up just a smidge. Oh, I'm bringing it too far. That's what the problem is. I want him to sit right here. So he's gonna go right like so. Yep. Okay. Oops, I turned it. There it is. But I only want him to go right up there. I'm gonna tape this off just a little right here. Take that here too. Let's see how this works. I'm being a little conservative. Because I want to take a look at it first before I make a decision on going any further down. Okay. That's good right there, I think. It's Mr. I think that'll work. I want him to sit there. I was gonna have him sit there. I think I'm gonna bring it down a little bit more. Yeah. It's gonna be hard to realign this because it's very faint. So I'm gonna go with I'm just going to bring it down. Here we go. Okay, let's see how that goes. Yes. Oh, I boo-booed. That's okay. I got ink on there. It's all right. I made it. That's a lot of ink. But it's actually, the wood that makes it look like it's not a big deal. Okay, right, it rained. It's out from 4 to 5. Oh dear, you're getting storms. Oh, well, be safe. Be safe, be safe. Okay, let's cut this down. And we'll just have a sentiment that pops. How's that? Clean that up a little better. Yay. Put that back in the stamp wheel. It's kind of fun. Let's cut this. Let's do this. I'm going to, let's bring this out. Okay. So we need it to be 4. So I'm going to bring this over to quarter, and then we'll bring this to 4, and I may have to trim it off. Well, no, I am. Oh, we're good. Yeah, it's gonna trim off some of this, but don't freak out. It still has the illusion of a shadow. Okay, we're gonna go with 5 1/4, and we're just gonna cut this off down here. I may need to take off a smidgen at the top, only because I've got a little bit of an edge there. So bring it to 5 1/4 now. Perfect. So here's what we've got. We've got this, which I could bring down, or I could trim it. One of the two. We've got I think we'll make it on there. And then Mr. Horse. Yeah, that works. And then we've got our pawn. The king. Oh, and it covers up my horse. But that's okay. That is okay. You still can see some of the horse shadow there. And we've got, so it still has the illusion of shadows, and I really, really like that a lot. So I think having this up on dimension is going to actually help that quite a bit to give it that illusion. So I'm going to go ahead and start popping this up. Not with a whole lot of dimension, just a little bit of dimension. Not thick, meaning not a lot. So here we go. And our sentiment, there's this perfect spot down here for our sentiment. And I'm pretty sure I'm just going to put this on a white card base. And I think I'm going to use, I'm going to do some white embossing powder to kind of help that pop a little bit. Let's bring this up. I'll just do that. So. It is kind of, it's kind of dark, but I still feel like you can tell what's happening. I was like, what happened to it? Where did it go? Okay. I'm gonna have to cut that thing off. There's that. There's that. And then we'll get a real skinny piece for the middle. So this does take some planning ahead of time to think about, you know, where things are going to fall and where things are going to land. It's kind of fun, kind of different. Masculine cards are kind of hard to, sometimes they're really hard to come by. And so it's kind of nice to have a set that is pretty versatile for masculine cards. The sentiments that are in this work really well for a variety of occasions. On the well played, I'm gonna have to take those edges off. Well played can work for birthday. I'll have to pull, when I pull this out, we're gonna decide here. I need some more. I need some more. There it is. And this one goes here. Let's see. I feel like this piece is going to need some support. And then can you guys see what I'm doing? I hope you can. I get so involved in what I'm doing that I don't pay attention to the fact that I'm off screen, and I'm so sorry. I don't mean to do that. I don't mean to be a ding-a-ling. This is one of the few times I get to really craft and just relax while I'm crafting instead of being in a rush and hurrying up and trying to design. Sometimes that can be stressful. All right. Now we have one more. I've decided I kind of like these little extra ink spots in there, and the reason is because it makes it look like it's a little bit more worn. And so it's kind of got that cool, worn look. I'm gonna bring it down as far as I can so that it still looks like it's actually on that part. And Mr. Horse is a horse, of course. Is everybody still with me? Oh, I hope I'm not frozen. Please tell me you're with me. I need a confirmation. I'll put that there. Somebody tell me they're with me. I made everybody stay off Wi-Fi in my house. Ruh-roh. Okay, let's do a card base. Oh, good, we're still here. Thank you, Wendy, for letting me know. I was starting to get worried. I'm gonna pop this on a card base, and then we'll do a sentiment and hip hip hooray. There's the aftermath of having kitty cats right there. And is it in there? There it is. Score that. Do it 4 1/4. I love how Altenew has starred that, so you know exactly where that you need to nice little drawer so you don't lose that. Hip hip hooray. And we have a nice little, oh, I didn't lay my card right. Now I need to fix that. I should have John do these ahead of time for me. I'm not in the shop, so he usually does these. Okay. Awesome. Let's glue that. All right. Well, that would have been an interesting side to do. Look at that. Huh. Like that. Oopsie. And voila. Let's do some black cardstock. Or should we? Yeah, let's do black. Is my black cardstock over there? It is. 1 second, folks. It's just literally on the other side of the desk. I had it on the other side working on something else. Okay. Grab a scrap. Something big enough. So we have lots of choices. So what do we have here? What do we have? What do we have? This is a neat set. You rule the board. The crown suits you. Another year, check. One jump at a time. I think that's like a dual sentiment. Happy birthday, game on, you slay queen. You move me, well played, jump for cake, checkmate, pawn to be wild. That's great. Hello, you, just checking in. It's cute for checkers. You check all the boxes. Hope your day is a total checkmate. That would be cute. Yeah, I like that one. Hope your day is a total checkmate. Does that sound good? Looks like there's a die that coordinates with that sentiment. So there's one strip that could work for a great number of these. You would just have to move and re-die cut to size it down. But these down here, so all of these up here would work with your plain die, straight die. And then these actually coordinate with the ones below. Hope your day is a total checkmate. That's great. I think that sounds really good for a Father's Day card. So hope your day, where'd you go? Here it is. These are fun sentiments that would work great for Father's Day. All right. Let's pop this in here. First, I'm gonna get powder on it. Let's move this. Use some powder. Okay, what did I do with it? Is it, no, it's not over there. I had it in here, you guys. Oh, I know where it's at. Did I leave it in there? No. I don't know what I've done with my VersaFine. 1 second, folks. This is what I get. It's not over here. Huh. Okay, so I had a total rework of this room. And now I can't remember what I did with it. Here's, oh, okay, I found the VersaFine. So if worst comes to worst, we'll just have, I know what I did. I got organized. That's what happened. It's kind of scary. Okay, I'm going to powder this up so we can get some static off of it. Yay. Whew. It's called the end of the day brain syndrome. I need to start labeling things. Where did I put it? This works. Hope your day's a total checkmate. And I have the 2.0. It's not totally necessary to have a 2.0 for this, but I decided the 2.0 could work here and the regular one would work back at the shop. So here we go. There's that. Hope that. Yep, it did. Hip hip. Let's get some powder on this. some white. Okay. And now, heat that up. Woohoo! Close that so I don't spray it everywhere. There it goes. Trying to see it where you can see it and I can see it. Awesome. Excellent. Okay. And I think that's the sentiment. Nope. I'm lacking. My Tetris skills are lacking. It's not that one, is it? Nope. All right, third time's a charm. All right, I'll get this one lined up. Okay. Did I shift? I'm gonna get the easy one out. I'll run this through. Did it. Now I have pieces left over to make another one. We can just pop that up right there. Oh, I love it. Yay. So let's get some dimension going. I might do that on a little higher sentiment. Yeah, let's double that. Gonna double that up. Hopefully that works. It does. And then there it is. Voila. Did it! It's super fun! And our piece actually came right to the edge of the board, which works perfect. Woohoo! Yay! Did it! Thanks, you guys, for joining me. I really appreciate it. And Tara, stay safe. Hopefully it's just a little blowover and nothing major or serious going on for storms. We've had some gnarly stuff happening, not just here, but in other places too. Kansas City's had its share of tornadoes and craziness. Not here, but insane. Anyway, yay, yay, yay. Thanks, you guys. All right, I will see. Don't forget to join Irene and I. I posted the information on my Facebook page. I'm going to share it on YouTube also. I will also post the link on the my Facebook page. And I'll post it here on YouTube as well, so I can share it on the socials. Yay! All right, 9 o'clock Central Time, Saturday morning, this Saturday morning, and which is the 13th, I think that is. Is that correct? Today is the 11th. Yeah, Saturday the 13th, June 13th. And then, so 9 Central Time, 10 Eastern Time. And that would be 7 a.m. for you people on Pacific Time over there on the West Coast. Sorry. All right. Take care, guys. I hope you